Hi guys, and welcome back to the Ultimate Decades Challenge Berry Style. We're in the year 1315, which is the first year of our famine. This is our first event, and I am terrified, let me tell you. So I'm just going to show you guys the rules really quickly so that we can see what's up. So these are the rules for the Great Famine. Basically, we have to get rid of all our crops, which I wish I had kind of looked at this before I planted all the new crops for spring. We have to sell all our livestock, so our cow, our sheep, our chicken, it all has to go. Food is scarce, so they can only eat once per day. And at the end of it, we have to roll a dice for them to see whether they live or die. And this lasts a long time. This lasts from 1315 to 1317. So can we just put our hands together and pray for a moment, because I am a little bit worried. But I'll show you my spreadsheet for the first time. This is an exclusive. This is the spreadsheet, just a bit of a spoiler alert. So next year we have Alaric is growing up into a teenager. So this will actually be the last year of the first generation. Even though Ulysses died a while ago, I'm not counting the second generation until Alaric ages up. So as long as he survives that age up, next year will be his birthday and the start of generation 2, which is crazy. I can't believe that we've gotten this far. And we're starting out quite a few hungry people, so this is not a good start. But someone has to go. Well, I might get Marcelia, because she's a little bit happier to go and deal with selling all the animals. And I might get Geraldine on making. Oh my god, we literally have no food, guys. We don't even have any milk. I think we can buy it from the market, but this is not great. Okay, make a chunky vegetable stew. That's fine. So Marcelia is gonna come and sell all of our chickens. Actions, trade for simoleons. I don't really know what we can use the meat for anyway, to be honest. Buy chickens. Don't kill me too. You just grew up into an adult as well, and now we have to get rid of them. I'm really upset about this. She's come here, you're about to be sent to the market. And Chicken's oh goody, we get to go on an adventure. Oh, but that's what I love about You Don't Kill Me Too, is your optimism. So this is Clover. Oh no, this is Milkshake. This is our second cow, Milkshake, who we also have to sell simoleons. Oh, I know. I'm not happy about this either, Milkshake. And then we have our sheep. This is Cotton. And we have to trade Cotton for simoleons. Look at how cool our sheep is. They've got a little outfit and everything. I'm so sad about all of this. I'm not gonna sell our crops because I always just put them in the inventory, but I'm gonna get rid of them. Okay, and it's all gone. We're in this now. We're just gonna hold on to each other and get through it. So I believe the famines happened because there was a series of really heavy rain. They would dry out a lot of the foods for you to eat, the wheat and the hay for the animals and stuff. And no, girl, you're not allowed to drink. I mean, you can drink the water. What are you doing? You guys don't get to eat until you're really hungry, because this is a famine. What are you doing? I didn't allow that. These guys really out here. Girl, why do you keep getting food? She's stealing all of the food. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, there was a series of rains. They couldn't dry out the things that needed to be dried out. There was a big food shortage. And so yeah, that's what we're in at the moment. We're in the 1315 to 1317 famine. Well, I guess because they don't have any crops, I'm gonna have to send them out foraging for food. So Marcelia, you're gonna have to go foraging. Geraldine can go hunting because I don't really care that much about her. Oh, Marina Underwood has gone into labor. Okay, let's go deal with that. This is chaos. I clearly don't keep track of things well enough. Okay, what on earth is this? I don't even know. I don't even want to deal with that right now. We're just here for a baby and everything is chaos. Why is everything broken? What's happening? Baby boy, what are we gonna call him? I feel after the death of Tiberius, we should honor him with another great Roman Emperor Caligula, a clear favorite. We all love Caligula. Okay, so first we're gonna roll for Miss Marina, and we are rolling a 4, which is fine. She lives. And for baby Caligula, we're rolling a 9. So thankfully, a little Caligula, a little emperor, a little Roman emperor gets to live to see another day. Oh no, does that mean I have to get rid of the bees as well? I guess, I mean, I don't know. Are bees like self-sustaining? I don't know. For the sake of like adhering to the rules as well as we can, we're gonna get rid of the bees. We're gonna say that we don't have any bees. And these guys are just chaos. They're like, give us food, give us food. So now they've all had their meal for today, I'm just gonna put that in the compost, which is kind of a waste of food, but oh, they have some milk. Maybe I'll get Marcelia to make some cheese when she gets back, so they can at least have like something with cheese. And then I might get Alaric fishing, because I feel like that is one thing that we can do is fish, because you know, rain doesn't really affect the fish. The fish love rain, the fish love water, like that's not gonna screw up the fish. So I'm gonna get him fishing. And I guess worst case scenario, we can just like eat fish. Yeah, I totally didn't just like cheat it to rain for the sake of like realism. They said it was raining. I'm gonna make it rain, guys. Poor Alaric is just like stuck out here in the rain. What I said about like the fish not minding the rain doesn't really count for poor Alaric. He's just like, why do I have to sit out here wet? But he's like the only guy in this house right now. He's the only man, macho man. So he's gotta go do all our fishing. Oh my god, Miss Lily, you're already hungry again? Well, you can't eat today. It's not allowed. She's like, I'm hungry. Yeah, well, you're gonna have to suck it up because you're actually not allowed to eat right now. Hopefully no one actually dies of starvation. Like, wouldn't that be the worst thing? We still have to roll for them at the end, but imagine if they actually just like died of starvation. Oh no, Grace is getting really hungry. She's getting really hungry and it's only 2 a.m. I don't think I can feed her yet. No one is doing very well. Is this possible? I feel like I'm really worried about this. Okay, I'm actually getting a bit worried for Grace now, so I'm gonna get her daily food. No eating it. You're not allowed to eat it. I said don't eat it. These people don't listen to me. Well, I mean, if Geraldine starves to death because she's like eating too soon, that's kind of her own fault. Little Sybil over here is getting Grace her serving because this kid is like dangerously hungry. Okay, so Grace has eaten, Geraldine has eaten, so just these 3, and I don't want them to eat until they're like starving, you know? Like I want their food to be like right down the bottom because we need to get the most out of every meal, you know? Okay, well, Grace is doing great. She loved that. Girl, just so you know, you can't eat for like another 24 hours. I think that was Geraldine's food. Okay, well, you can finish it if you've already like started it, but you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret eating so early. So my game just crashed and I don't know what happened, but now apparently I can do laundry again. I don't know what I did. I've been trying to fix that for ages. Apparently I did something, so it's fixed now, for now. Everyone's just very uncomfortable, having not a great time. It's kind of useless trying to get them to do anything at the moment. The only thing that still isn't working is like my Bust the Dust pack, and I'm not really sure why. Who knows, maybe that'll kick in again soon. Maybe. I feel like just everything like randomly breaks. At this point, my game is just like an amalgamation of code. Miss Elizabeth is very pregnant and very much in labor, so we're gonna have her baby as of now. For context, this is Peter. He is the brother of our main matriarch at the moment, Marcelia. So we like to keep up with like, the close households, the ones that are closely related to the main family. A baby girl, so exciting. So I might name her Rachel. Gonna go with Rachel Hastings. And now for the fun part, we get to see whether the baby and the mum lives or dies. We're gonna do our death roll. So first we're gonna roll for mum, and she rolls a 7, good number, fine number. And now for baby, we are going to roll a 3, which is again a good number. So she gets to keep little Rachel Hastings for now. Okay, we will leave them to bond and head back to the main household. I just need to make sure that they don't like eat while I'm away, because sometimes I come back and their needs are like all fully met, and I'm like, that kind of ruins the point of like a famine if you're just always like full. Well, another household full of dirty peasants. Get used to my face because you'll be seeing me every Friday for the rest of your lives. Now turn out those pockets. You've got taxes to pay. What's your name? Reginald McCrook. Well, that's a little bit unfair. Okay, so we're just gonna hand over like half our money. $100. It's okay. That's it for this week, Marsilia. Remember to have my money next time too. Do you think you're just gonna come onto my lot and do whatever you want? Maybe because he's obviously like a wealthy noble and we're in a famine, we're gonna like try and pickpocket some food from him. What do we get? A stolen apple. Good for you, Marsilia. Now get him out of here. So now we've just been turned down by the pigs, the bourgeoisie. Everyone is not having a great time. But I think they're doing okay. I think I can hold it out for a bit longer. Just got this lovely plate of food like sitting here tempting them. Okay, who is this dude? Trader Jacques. Jacques, we don't like you. You guys keep trying to like come onto our lot and take out... Yeah, get out of here. Goodbye. Okay, it's like midday, so I might let them all have a plate of food except for Geraldine and Grace because they've already had their food. They knew the rules and frankly it's their fault. Everyone, they're not even sitting down to eat it. They're like literally just shoving it in their mouths. They're like, oh my god, we have just been so hungry. Okay, these guys are all eating their food. They have had the most wonderful meal. They are feeling nourished. They are feeling looked after. They are very happy at the moment. Maybe it's a good opportunity to get some monkey bars. Because, I mean, they're not that complicated. I feel like surely something like that existed. And then Alara can go get up his motor skill. And I really want Sybil to, like, focus on her knitting. I want her to be, like, a good little housewife, a good little homekeeper. But Alaric, we want to be, like, all-rounded. You know, he's a boy. Boys get all kinds of privileges. And now you're hungry again? You can't be hungry again. You've like literally just eaten this morning. This is what happens when you eat too early. I'm telling you, toddlers are so stressful. It's 11:39 and Grace is like literally about to die of hunger. So I might give her like half a meal before she gets taken away, but then save the rest of it for later so she can still have her hunger filled up a little bit towards the end of the day. But remember, you can only eat a little bit. It doesn't help. See, this is why she doesn't eat as much because she like literally just throws her food everywhere. Grace, this is like a little bit your fault and you need to own up to that. Okay, so I'm gonna put Grace's food over here and make sure she has the rest of that later. So she's still hungry, but not anywhere near as bad. Oh my god, I literally just fed him. How are they so hungry, like so quickly? Oh my god, this is really not great. Like, can you feed your Sims one meal a day? I feel like that seems like a very small amount of food, and I'm really worried about this. Marcelia's already struggling. There you go, you can cross-stitch some food, but you can't eat any food right now. I am kind of concerned about the ramifications of this. Okay, Alaric is a level 10 in social. I think it's just his motor I need to get up. I don't think I'm gonna get him to a motor level 10 before he ages up, because he ages up in like a few days in game and next year like in our challenge. Can you like talk to... Okay, maybe you should apologize. I don't know what she did, but these two have had like a little grudge against each other. There was like some hurt sentiment. I wasn't there for the drama. I don't know what went down, but apparently it was bad. Marcelia's like, I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. Marcelia's a little bit hot-headed, so I think she just like lashes out sometimes. Okay, here we go. We can discuss our fears of unfulfilled dreams if Geraldine will stop blabbering on. And it's just gone. What was the point of that? We don't even get any like negative effects from it. Oh my god. So everyone's just deeply uncomfortable. Okay, it's like 3 p.m. You can have a snack. I'm going to put like little stools next to their beds to put their food on so that they don't have to eat all of it straight away and we can like drag it out, you know, because we're only allowed to eat 1 meal a day. Here we go. They've all got little stools next to their beds so they can just put all their food like on the stool. I need to like watch how much they eat to make sure they're not like filling their hunger all the way up, because we've got to make this last like a while. Okay, girl, that's enough. Put yours over there. I'm gonna put, this is Grace's. Okay, you've had plenty. That's enough for you. Okay, we're gonna go put this next to her bed. Now, remember, Grace, we're in a famine, so like maybe try not to like throw your food everywhere. She's like, famine. Oh my god, girl, stop eating. That is so much food. Did you just finish all of that? Oh no, she's gonna be so hungry later. Okay, so we've all had our meal. Everyone's still got a little bit left over except for Grace, who is a bit of a greedy guts. If someone has food left over and they're okay at the end of the day, I'm gonna give it to Grace because, you know, people would be willing to give up their own food for their children, I think. Sybil's skills are like nowhere near Alaric's, but she does have a bit of singing, which is cool. Maybe she'll be like a singer. Who knows? You know, I feel like I'm constantly discovering things I didn't know about. I like obviously don't play The Sims that well. I tried playing like a vanilla-y game the other day. By vanilla, I mean it's still heavily modded out, but you know, more modern. And it just wasn't as fun for me. I think I really enjoy doing like the historical stuff. It just hits different. I like keeping track of all the Sims even though I'm terrible at it. Alaric is doing alright, so I might leave like his cheese and bread there because Grace might want that later. Considering it's a famine, everyone's needs are like actually really well met. I feel like as long as you like moderate like how much food they're eating, it's not too bad. Girl, no, you can't steal the food. You're not even that hungry. Stop it. Oh my god, she's such a little brat. She gets that from her father. No, stop it. She keeps trying to go for it. I said no. Okay, come over here. I literally just want to like lock her in this room, to be honest. You know what? I actually, I feel like these archways as doors are like more historically accurate, but I feel like they're so inconvenient because I can't lock them. So I might actually replace them. We're going to have an upgrade. We're going to upgrade to like real doors. And I am going to lock Sybil in her room and she's only allowed to eat what I give her because she is a naughty girl. So only women allowed in this room. And Grace is locked in here, okay? She's not allowed to come out. We're going to put her potty in here so that she has access to that. By the way, like if you have kids and you're watching this and they are like acting like a brat, do not lock them in a room with like no outside access. That is not a good parenting technique. 6 a.m. Okay, we have an aging up to do, so let's go do that together. So today is the birthday of little Paul Hastings. This is him, the little curly haired one. This is Paul Hastings. And he is the son of Elizabeth who had a baby earlier this year, little Rachel, and he's aging up into a child today. Get up our death rolls for a child and we're rolling the d20, and does he make it? Yes, of course he makes it. We've only really got 2 numbers that can kill him. He's got like those light green eyes like his mother. I think he'd look cute with like some little freckles, so I'm gonna give him some little freckles. These like softer haze Naomi freckles are like my favorite freckles. And this is him looking fly. Okay, these guys are doing a great job. I will leave them with their little family while we go back and suffer. You know what we can do now that Paul is aged up is we can add him to our little child group. Bring Paul, and I might bring them all over so we can have like a little gathering. So Sybil and Matilda totally have the same hair because they're like best friends and want to be like twinsies, and not because I, you know, just accidentally gave them both the same hair. Grace is just trying to avoid all of her issues and she's like, I'm just gonna play with the pony. I think we probably should give her something to eat. Maybe I'll just make her like a single serving of some eggs. I like how Marsilia just like slammed that door. Did you just eat that food? Did he just eat that food? Okay, no, I'm adding this to the don'ts of like our little club is don't eat our freaking food. Can I do that while they're here? Oh, I might have to wait until they, wait. Who's the club leader? No, she can do it. Okay, no eating. Don't eat our freaking food. We're in the middle of a famine, guys. Okay, go. We're just gonna eat a little bit and we're not gonna throw it everywhere, are we? No, we're not. We're gonna... No, girl, you're wasting food. And now she's dancing. So these two are cousins, and Sybil is named after Matilda's mother, who is also named Sybil, who is Marsilia's sister. I really need to like be putting up a family tree or something because I feel like all these relationships are very confusing. This is so cute. I love watching them all in the monkey bars together. I think they're all really adorable. So I really want a second compost bin because I feel like compost bins, it's like I need to alternate between them because I keep adding things to it and then it keeps like, you know, needing to compost for even longer. So we're going to have 2 compost bins and then we're going to put little Grace's empty plate of Scotch eggs in the compost bin. And their cousins have kind of stopped playing with them, so I'm just going to send the group home. It's nice for them to be able to like catch up with their, you know, other children every once in a while. It stops them from being like so socially isolated. Alaric's like, Mother, are you making some food? May I have some, please? And also, I like crabs. Do you like crabs? Okay, well, we have some delicious fish and vegetable stew, so everyone's just grabbing it. Everyone's going for it. I need to keep track of like how much they're eating so they don't like overdo it. And then the rest of it, you guys, is going into the garbage, because otherwise you're all gonna come and try and have some, and I can't have that. There we go. So they've had their meal, and I might leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. Next year it is Alaric's birthday, and so as long as he survives, it is officially the start of Generation 2. So I'm looking really forward to that, and I hope you are too. I'll see you next time. Bye!